Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Today, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 strings that are extremely spin friendly and maybe a touch arm friendly too. So hold tight there. So guys, spin is the name of the game. Strings is where we're going to get that help for you from. So these are co-poly strings that will definitely enhance your spin. All right, so let's start with number 5. Number 5, Wilson Revolve. Wilson Revolve spin. Comes in my favorite orange color. I think it comes in white and green too, but I love this orange. Not too many strings these days come in orange anymore. But this string is co-poly low friction string. So there's a low friction, smooth compound on the outside. You can actually feel that it's super smooth. But there's 5 sides on this too. So there's 5 edges on this, but it's smooth though. So what happens with this, because it has 5 sides and it's smooth, it allows for greater snapback. So I remember playing with this string. It doesn't hold tension very well, but there is a lot of snap. You will feel the string kind of give and snap right back. So it's a lot of room that it allows for it to give and come right back, therefore imparting more spin on the ball, right? So number 5. Number 4, Dunlop Black Widow. So this is actually a heptagonal shaped string. Heptagonal is 7 sides. It's also made to be actually pretty soft, so not too bad on your arm. It's probably one of the better arm-friendly co-polyesters out there on the market. If you've ever tried this string before, I'm sure you would love it. If you haven't tried it, definitely try it. It's one of those strings that you're like, I don't know, but you should definitely try it if you want, good amount of spin to massive spin. Just don't string it too tight and allow it to snap. Those 7 sides definitely will impart great spin on the ball. All right, so that's number 4. Number 3, GAMA Ocho poly. So co-poly monofilament. When you string this, or if you just feel this string, the edges are sharp on this. Ocho means 8, so there's 8 sides to this with edges. You can actually feel the sharp edges on this string. If you string your own rackets, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, put your hand over the string. You'll definitely feel edges. The edges are definitely well defined in this string. All right, it is a little firmer though. This is a little firmer and more durable. So if that's what you're looking for, this is a great string for you. Okay, so for y'all you string breakers that hit hard, want to keep the ball in, try that one. GAMA Ocho poly. Comes in 16 and 17 gauge, yellow and gray. All right, Solinco guys, how about that Hyper G, the green string, co-poly monofilament, square shaped strings. Okay, so the square shape is what's going to impart spin on the ball. They call this a medium firm string. I kind of see it as a softer string myself, but because of the edges on it, the square shape, it's going to help impart a good amount of spin on it. Because I feel that it's a little on the softer side, it helps to pocket the ball so that the spin can be imparted on the ball. So for those of you who play with this string, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you who haven't tried it, hey, give it a shot. It's definitely good string for that. Okay, that's number 2. Number one, Babolat RPM Rough. Now, I think when this package came out, they called it RPM Blast Rough. I think they've since changed the name to just Babolat RPM Rough. So this is a textured co-poly string. It grips the ball. When you touch it, you feel the texture on it. So the texture allows it to move a little more freely and to snap back quicker. So it still also has 8-sided though. So imagine you got 8 sides to an RPM, plus you texture it. What's gonna happen? It's gonna allow for more freedom to move. And when the string is allowed to move easier and freer, it's gonna impart more spin on the ball. I know a lot of people think that, you know, it's because it's textured and the texture actually grips the ball to make it spin. It's actually not that. It's because of the freedom of the strings to move that allows for the snapback. So imagine round strings, right? When you flatten them out, it looks like that, right? It's on top of each other like that. If you edge it and you roughen it, imagine doing that. So less friction to, to push each other down, therefore more freedom to slide. Easier to slide. When the ball comes, it snaps and then snaps back, right? So it's less friction that really helps impart spin on the ball. Okay, so that's my top 5. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you have any other suggestions for top spin friendly co-poly strings. All right, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.